Yo, what's good? It's the Swishgod Cloud matchup chart, and we're gonna brief definitions. We got Cloud, yo, fucking Cloud Court, bro. Like, what else would we have here? Let me turn my music down a little bit, and I'll turn the audio off for Smash. Swishgod, what's up? How much you're gonna tell me before I start talking? I'm already recording. All right. So +2, -1, or I'm sorry, +2, +1, +0.5, even, -0.5. What the fuck is this? Plus minus zero point 0.5? That's hilarious. Okay, I'm glad I figured that out, bro. That's why we proofread everything. Alright, so we already did these. They were in order. Uh, we'll start with Bao Jiao, Bowser Jr. A lot of them do the same thing. Mega Cooper in the corner, everything like that. Just try to get you to the armor and stuff like that. But Cloud has a lot of good punishes in those regards. Falling up air also works on Bowser Jr. And if they miss their side B, it's really easy to hit because it's super punishable. Any -4 is never that. Bayo, I put in +0.5. I said it earlier when I was talking about this. Characters that have rising aerials, that like characters that utilize rising aerials, B Cloud or rising specials, and anyway, edge guard really well. Bayo does edge guard well. It depends on how the Bayo plays, but um, in which time you can just literally run across screen and fucking finish a touch up, bro. Like I do it all the time. Um, I do think it's, like I said, +0.5, close to even. But anyways, Banjo, it's not a hot take. You watch Spargo Toriguri. Spargo would never beat Toriguri. He goes ages in the matchup now. Banjo's heavy, rising aerials, camps you with projectiles. Nothing you do against side B, really. I mean, like, there's a lot of bullshit in that matchup you gotta watch out for. I don't think it's, like, in the worst, but it sucks. Bowser is definitely one of Cloud's worst matchups, like, by far. Um, you know, what is it? Frame fucking 6 or 7, command grab. Characters that, like, grab a lot do well in a Cloud. Because, like, up you got a shield and whatnot, they're just waiting for a hit. But if like, that character specifically is very heavy, and Cloud does struggle against heavies. Blah blah blah. Get the duck hunt already, bro. You're the one that told me. Quavamp out here, bro. See you on YouTube, bro. Byleth. Now I'll put Byleth in +1. Byleth's very slow, but tether recovery, probably the best tether recovery in the game. Very hard to frame, but I would definitely say that, like, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of experience in the matchup, so it's easy for me to say, but I don't think Byleth does well on a Cloud at all. Actually, I think, like, when people go Byleth, they're kind of throwing, especially if they play other characters. Like, there's a lot of stupid shit that Byleth can do to Cloud because, like, Cloud's, like, a little close to heavyweight, like 100 units, which is like right. I think it's one below hero, and like you got mid-minute like 108 and shit like that, which is fucking ridiculous. But that's a different topic. I don't know. Cloud beats Byleth. Byleth has like a few moves that outrange. But if you even like are in a techy situation, you roll out. Byleth ain't getting there before you can jump out of it. Cloud's too fast. I mean, that's just a fact. Captain Falcon. I will also put Captain Falcon in +1. Um, Another like slightly weirdly heavy character, I suppose. But I also think that like just because of the fact that there's so much you can do with Captain Falcon recovering. Like if you purposely try to attack the stage, you can punish it with in a buffered forward air, like just immediately. Like there's I don't know, they both do stupid shit. Cloud's an easily comboed character. Like if you know what you're doing. Like in a lot of these instances, I think a lot of the matchup shifts because of the falling up air and the hurt back shift from up air that people have discovered. And I definitely don't think that Captain Falcon would ever like really come close unless it was like a skill issue. Crom. Crom's I put Crom +2. I really don't even like potentially fear this matchup. I think this matchup's kind of lame. Um, there's a lot you can do. Like you can run off like slingshot forward air if the Crom can't air it out of the stage if you get them in a situation where they have to use up B. And I think that like completely fucks that matchup up. Like I don't really understand how people can like fear that matchup, if I'm being honest. I mean like yeah, like Crom can do some stupid shit back, but like I don't know. They don't really get much off of a lot of what they do against Cloud. Corrin is even. Uh, frame traps. I mean, like Cloud has a really hard time getting away from characters that keep you up, like above, and like you can't really, like up air beats down air, like things like that. And if you air dodge, you're getting frame trapped by an air and probably getting killed for it. Pin on 2 frames on recovery really sucks too. So I mean, like yeah, no, I mean Cloud can do a lot of stupid shit back, like I said, but that one's rough. Diddy Kong is a -1. Micron farms you, pull it up. Diddy Kong's a -1. Small character, runs around mad fast, grabs a lot, gets a lot off conversions. Banana's annoying in this matchup unless you know how to use Banana. That does shift the matchup a lot. But um, if you can, like, if you have the matchup knowledge to be able to, like, snap to ledge and, like, try to get an air on barrel recovery because it does more knockback and stuff like that, it does work. But if you get stuck on a platform or in shield too much, like, you're probably fucked. Oh, my favorite, bro. DK. I am putting DK in -1. I don't think it's the worst, but DK is like the definitive character that grabs too much that Cloud loses to because Ding Dong has a large percentage window, and if you get cargo thrown off stage, you're fucked. Um, DK does a lot of stupid shit to Cloud, but like a lot of stupid shit Cloud does works as the same way. Like if like if I fall in up here and I do it correctly on your shield, like I do most of the time, and I up tilt, like you're not gonna be able to punish it. You probably get hit by it, and if you keep jumping, a lot of DKs like to jump a lot because they're trying to fish for some, like like they try to fish for down B up, up smash things like that. But um, not to mention if DK doesn't have a jump, it's free. Dr. Mario +2. Um, what can I say about that one? It's slow. Doesn't move correctly. I mean, Pill's great, but like, what are you really gonna do against Cloud? I mean, like, my sword is literally 3 times the size of your character. Like, you don't have the same conversions as actual Mario, so yeah, that's a +2. Duck Hunt's a +2. Shout out Quavamp. There you go, bro. We're talking about Duck Hunt right now. Um, again, it depends on playstyles, and of course, camping Duck Hunts are annoying, but like Cloud 1000% has the tools to deal with it. Um, um, Falco even. Uh, it's crazy because it's like almost backwards on a tier list for how the matchup works with the space animals against Cloud. Falco, very good edge guarding character, one of the highest jumps in the game. Fucking auto combos, cutscene combos, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But Falco likes to get a lot off the grab, so like that matchup kind of annoying. Um, Fox is a +1. Uh, it's kind of crazy to say that like Cloud is one of Fox's worst matchups because I don't think Fox has a lot of bad matchups, but you outrange Fox. Fox does landing aerials, can get some off of rising aerials, but it's not the same. Not to mention, same thing with Falco and Fox. If they have to up B from below, if you gotta know how to time those. Those are very, very easy 2 frames. Those you kill them at fucking 20, bro. I mean, there's a lot of like stupid shit in the matchup too. I mean, like a lot of stuff works on Clyde, doesn't work on other characters. But like, if you know what you're doing, you're moving right. Like, no, Clyde wins that. Ganon, hot take, bro. Hot take. I put Ganon +0.5. Can we just get to the cool character, bro? We gotta get through the fucking bullshit first, bro. You gotta eat your fucking veggies before you eat your fucking steak, bro. Chill out. Um, Ganon's heavy as fuck. Cloud's disadvantage isn't that great. And there's not really a lot you can do in certain situations and disadvantage against Ganon. You're probably just gonna die if you try swing on it. If you air dodge, it's a 50-50, bro. You might just be cooked at 30. But again, Ganon's tall and heavy, and there's a lot of stupid shit that you can do with Cloud against Ganon. I mean, you can ledge trump Ganon. Ganon's one of the few characters with Cloud where if you ledge trump, you can get a free down air off of it. And man, fuck you, chill, chill out, dog, chill. The matchups goes back and forth. Greninja, I put Greninja in minus 0.5. I've seen this a lot, and I really didn't understand it at first. But then I played against like pretty good Greninja players. Greninja once again high jump. A lot of bullshit. He tries to get fortune in tech situations. Dash attack. I mean, like edge guarding character. If you try to up B too soon and they get you with their up B and you get pushed away from the win hitbox, like you're fucked. Like no, there's a lot of stupid shit. But also, what I don't think this is that bad. If you're even in a situation, Greninja will either dash attack or grab a neutral. That's what they do. They have no auto shield options. If they dash attack your shield and they're at like 80%, you can up smash and fucking kill them for free. Like I don't think it's that bad. It's bad, but bad's not the word. It's annoying. Let's put it that way. All right, hero. That's a +1 for Cloud. If you catch a hero reading menu and you even do tomahawk anything, chances are they're probably too caught up in reading the menu to be able to do anything about it. But you can get too framed by a lot of shit. But hero's disadvantage against Cloud's garbage, bro. It's terrible. Ices. This is Cloud's best matchup. At 0, if I up add a shield against an ice climbers, it separates Nana and Popo, and you can literally do whatever you want. It's free. This matchup is free. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid shit, and some ice climbers are good, and they fucking do a bunch of stupid shit, but like, at the end of the day, like, how long are you gonna keep it up for? We're playing for 5 games, or 3 games, the best out of 5 is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's really not you can do. Yeah, up air is kind of annoying, but like down air beats up air. Like, I don't know. That's Cloud's best matchup. Ike is even. I'll put Ike in plus 0.5. Ike is just like Cloud Light, but Ike has some weird air properties that are slightly better. But like if you catch an Ike doing something, and then once again, if you like slingshot or just reverse off stage, like so you're facing the stage, like you can. A lot of these characters I'm talking about that have that, like you can. I do it all the time. Put it in my montages. Like you can literally just forward air all your shit. Oh my god, I have to down air the recovery, bro. No, just fucking jump off stage or slingshot off stage and forward air. It works every time. But up air is really good against Cloud because it's fast and it also beats down air sometimes. I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of an annoying matchup. Incineroar is +1. Once again, grappler character that can do a bunch of bullshit, fast frame data, but like, if you read a revenge or something, I don't know. This matchup is annoying. It kind of depends on the playstyle too, but Cloud definitely wins. I mean, it's definitely +0.1 or +0.1. Why do I keep saying 0.1 +1? But it is annoying. But I don't know. If I see an Incineroar, I'm not like worried about it that much because there's a lot of punishes that you can get off. Inkling. I'm putting Inkling in minus 1.5. This matchup sucks. Inkling's dash, low profile, grab, fucking whatever their fucking combo is that kills you up top. Fucking yeah, I can't think of the name. It's not Booyah or whatever, but you get where I'm going with this. Backdoor kills you early at the ledge. Roller's annoying because of Cloud's disadvantage if you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. This matchup is just really annoying. Edge guardable, things like that. But if you climb hamster, snap ledge, and you can get the timing on the up B that they have. I mean, it's kind of a free downer. I mean, like I said, I don't think Cloud has a -2s, but I do think this matchup sucks. Isabel. Isabel's a +2. I don't really feel like I really don't need to explain that. I kind of want to get through this, so I'm not really. I mean, light character doesn't have a lot against you. Yeah, slingshot, whatever, but like balloons, down air, forward air. Watch my montages, you'll learn. Jigglypuff. I'll put Jigglypuff in +1 just because of the Edgar bullshit, but like, I mean, Jigglypuff has the Game and Watch effect that I always talk about. I can kill you at 60 if you DI or dash attack wrong. And like Jigglypuff likes to jump a lot. And it's a character you can use rising up here against a lot of neutral, and it'll probably catch her an up tilt or something like that. It'll work out in your favor. Joker. Joker's -1. Too fast. Relies off of grabs. Has a lot of conversions off grabs. Has kill confirms off a grab. Edge guarding, Tetrakarn. I mean, like, there's a lot Joker can do, but the redeeming factor is Arsene is very easily 2-frame with downer. A lot of Jokers in disadvantage will double jump and do side B to the ledge and stuff like that. And like, you start reading that, you get spikes off of it. And all the Jokers that try to come edge guard you, just do a rising forward air before you recover, and you'll probably spike them. It's crazy how it works, but I really don't think this matchup's that bad. Also, ledge jump works really well on Joker in this matchup. Kazuya. Kazuya's -1. Joker Cloud is not even, bro. You are fucking capping, Quavamp. You are capping hard, bro. Joker beats Cloud. We already know that. Kazuya's super annoying. There's really not much you can do out of electric combos that aren't at 0% because nothing is true off of 0% for Kazuya and electric unless it's a grab. But if you can play lame and dance around and do your mix-ups, Tomahawk side B, Tomahawk grab, Tomahawk forward tilt even. Like, if you can read text and things like that, not to mention Kazuya likes to jump laser off stage, you can like the fuck out of that shit. And if they don't have a jump, it's free. But good luck with Gates of Hell. That sucks. It's awful. You're full of shit, bro. What are you talking about? Joker definitely beats Cloud. 100%. I play Joker too, dude. It's not as bad as the other matchup I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, like, no, it's not. It's not even, bro. Aegis Joker is even. That's a whole other topic. It's not a +2. Like input up B is annoying to deal with. Shield breaker's annoying. Sorry. Yawning. There's a lot of stupid shit that Ken can do, but I think Ken does slightly better than Ryu here. But like for their down B, like Cloud has a lot of like, if you cross slash shit, like you can't get through that shit. Like there's not a lot you can do. If they happen to have to go low, it's also a very easy beat to 2-frame. DD, I'm putting DD in +2. Yeah, it's annoying, especially if you're playing online, you have like lag or whatever, but like Gordo, you can literally just rising there, Gordo, and it'll bounce right back. Even if they try to come edge guard you, there's a lot you can do against it. Inhale, things like that. Like, I don't know, but falling up there, finishing touch works really well on DD. And if you catch them like doing neutral B or whatever, it's free. You can kill them at like 70-60% depending on the stage. K roll, I'm putting in +1. K roll likes to grab a little more than DD, so like it's kind of annoying. Also super heavy. Cloud does struggle with super heavies. If you know your timings, up B's pretty easy to 2-frame, even though like they clip you and then they like drop ledge jump up air and they try and kill you off of it. But like if you know how to play the matchup, you're well. Also, slingshot off stage forward air on their recovery works really well because there's really no timing mix-ups they can do when it starts. And Cloud has some stupid shit if you learn ground combos. Kirby's a +2. Yeah, Kirby can edge guard you or whatever, but air mobility, air drift, everything like that. Falling up air, or I'm sorry, up air at a disadvantage works because you turn into the size of a fucking ball, and you can get a lot more off of advantage than they can. And Kirby's love up B and trying to do stupid shit with that. Even if they get an heal and they footstool you, it's probably the only way that you're really gonna get like fucked over if you know what you're doing or you know how the Kirby plays. But I don't think it's that bad. Link is +0.5. Where's Tuggy, bro? You gotta get him on a track. That's where he's at. Um, Link is a +0.5 just because of the fact Nair's annoying as fuck in this matchup. He also has an LPI shield, which kills all the time instead of just when you have limit. Bomb is annoying as fuck if you don't have a jump. It's just kind of like this is another character that has rising aerials that kind of beat yours, grabs, gets you off that boomerang. Like there's a weight distribution, everything like that in here. Like yeah, Cloud. Like the reason it's +0.5 is because like Cloud, like yeah, Link's up is kind of easy to frame, catch him without a jump, whatever. His air mobility is not the best, but it's still like not good. Little Mac, I'm gonna put in +1. Little Mac loses. I play other characters that edge guard really well, right? But Little like Cloud's not really edge guarding Little Mac unless like you know and you play against a Little Mac all the time. Um, Little Mac has some stupid KO punch setups on Cloud just because of the height and weight and everything like that. But I think at the end of the day, like Cloud does win it. But you do need to know the matchup as Cloud in order to win it. It's annoying. It really is. Especially if the Little Mac is like trying to mix. Like there's some times where they can out tilt your shield, especially if it's on the back hit, and you can't up the shield just because of the fact that it's safe on the back hit. Lucario is a +2. I mean, what do I gotta say about that, dude? Cloud Sword's the same size as Lucario, bro. You can't. There's really not much you can do. I mean, I've played some good Lucario players, and it's hard, bro, because they try to up B over the ledge and like because they bounce off it, auto cancels or whatever. But like you can punish the fuck out of that too. Lucas is a +2. Um, fuck all this stupid like weird tech that's coming out right now is like Lucas, like no one cares. Lucario beats Joker. That's a tough one. Yeah, there's not much you can do there. Lucina even. Uh, Lucina, like, the ranging difference really isn't much. Lucina does well off rising aerials, does well off grabs, and not to mention has the a good air mobility and a good recovery to be able to edge guard Cloud in a lot of these situations. And if you play wrong, you're getting 2 frames and down till or whatever. It's like one of those matchups you really need to know what you're doing or you need to be locked in. Luigi +2. I think it's probably Luigi's worst matchup, if not one of them. Like, if I jump and you try to grab, like, I'm getting a free 40%, 50%, or even killing you if I have the right combo in mind. But yeah, Cloud does, like, fall susceptible to, like, the 0 to us or whatever, but, like, at the end of the day, like, even if you run off and you can manage to snipe a side B or a jump with neutral air, like the back hit and neutral with Cloud for Luigi, like, it's free. Mario, I'm putting Mario in +1. Mario, the only reason I put this in +1 is because there's not a lot to like. This is one of the matchups that I think shifted a little bit because um, your disadvantage works. Like if you're getting a ladder combo and you get hit by like 1, 2, 3, 4, like up airs and they try to up air will work in this situation. And not to mention Mario likes to jump, Mario likes to grab, dash attack, 2 frames, Cloud like super weak, but like and like not to mention flood, but like good luck getting in. My character plus his sword is fucking like 4 or 5 times larger than yours. You just have stupid frame data that like you can punish. Everything that Mario does is punishable out of shield, especially the way most Marios do it. Marth, I'm putting Marth in +0.5. It's the same thing with Musina, like edge guard, decent floatiness, good recovery, hard as 2 frame, but you've hit me with a wet doodle and I just jumped there's a good chance I'm gonna air dodge instead of saving my jump just because I thought you were gonna tip her. I mean, like, I don't know, it's my personal preference, but Mars sucks. Mega Man's a +2 for sure. Um, yeah, Mega Man's kind of heavy or whatever, but Mega Man's slow. Mega Man doesn't have a lot of tools to deal with Cloud. I mean, like, yeah, down air is like really good if they know what they're doing in this situation, but I don't know. This matchup's not that good for Mega Man. It also might be one of Mega Man's worst matchups. Meta Knight, that's a -1. Meta Knight's super annoying, super small, but at the same time, we're gonna just dash that character, right? You can punch that shit without smash. But if you jump in the wrong spot or whatever, like you're not getting out of it, you're just gonna die. And like Midnight gets a lot of grabs, small, like I said, small character, edge guarding. I mean, like there's really not like you can do it in most of these situations. So I like Midnight is definitely like a bad matchup for Cloud. Mewtwo, I saw a matchup chart that like a lot of Clouds made, and they said Mewtwo was like +2. But I think Mewtwo is like +0.5. Mewtwo has a lot of stupid shit because of the floatiness and like the edge guarding and like yeah, the recovery's too frameable and whatnot. But like, dude, it's annoying. Yeah, they're light. A lot of combos work on Mewtwo that don't work on other characters. But no, no, I'm telling you, there's something about this matchup. I do think Mewtwo does decently in the Cloud. I'm not particularly fond of it, but you know, it could change. But I saw Spargo said the same thing. Spargo said Mewtwo wasn't that good either. Instead of like, as in like Mewtwo might do well. Brawler, I'll put Brawler in +1 for the same reason. Mario ladder combos, falling or just up air at disadvantage because you turn into a fucking ball. Outrange. Sometimes you gotta play lame depending on play style. They get a lot off grab, sure, but like at the end of the day, like it's like Fox is better. Me Gunner. Me Gunner is a +1 as well. Just I mean it also depends on how we're talking. Like we do like fucking 5-5-0. And I put like Me Gunner at like even. But we're just talking overall, like you'd like to, you know, Me Gunners do the same shit. They fucking side you know, whatever, whatever move that they pick. But they all love the forward smash and do this stupid shit. Like all of them do. Even like Capitan Cito, all these are good ones. They all do a lot of the same shit and like dash tag, like all this stuff. All of it's like super punishable, especially like labbing like cloud like punishes specifically. Like if you miss a forward smash, I'm just gonna jump, land, and finishing touch. And trust me, the frame advantage works. Um, Me Sword Fire, fuck the discourse. +2. The only redeeming quality is Me Sword Fire's weight. Um, if they know how to recover, you're not catching them with whatever the fuck you think you're gonna catch them with. Like I don't know. Like I said, depends. Like yeah, you get shit off grabs and they had stupid shit come out, but like your disadvantage sucks. Min Min, that's a -1. I don't really think I need to say much about this. I mean, bro, fucking hitbox that reach halfway across the screen, and if the Min Min catches on to your patterns, you're probably gonna get 2 frames, so don't blow your double jump. But Min Min disadvantage against Cloud is trash. So if the Cloud can land like one forwarder, like a singular forwarder, not back air, I'm talking 0%, but you can land a forwarder, you can probably kill a Min Min. But it depends. Min Min's heavy. Game & Watch. I'm gonna put Game & Watch in +0.5. This matchup's weird, but it's kind of like the same thing I said about the other like late characters. Like, oh my god, oh shit, it's late. I've been streaming for like 6 hours now. I think yeah, you can do some super shit and Game Watch can gadge guard you, but like just don't double jump immediately and just kind of go to the ledge and get ready to attack with down air. And if that doesn't work, like you know, you see their play style, they like to jump and like try to catch you in there, or like to grab you and try and air you afterwards, or you know, up airs and stuff like that. But like, if I hit you a dash attack at 60%, you might die. Ness. I put Ness in plus 1 just because Lucas is way worse. But like, yeah, no, Cloud beats Ness is not a question. But like, there's a lot of two-frame bullshit that Ness can do. Cloud likes to sit and shield. Ness likes to grab. Back throw is like one of the strongest back throws in the game. Like, yeah, it's kind of annoying. DK Thunder off stage into trying to get you to tech off of it, or even just yo-yo. It's kind of frustrating. Olimar is +2, dude. What's up, Rayman? How you doing? Cloud loses the Wii Fit? No, he doesn't. Not even close. Olimar, this is one of, this is, if not, Olimar's worst matchup. Pikmin stick or whatever, but if you just jump there, like all the Pikmin go away. Olimar can try and like push you out or whatever, but if they miss a dash grab or anything like that, like you can get a lot off of it. And Olimar is mad light, and you know Olimar likes to like there's a lot you can do here. Cloud's not like super combo reliant, and unless it's be more of a straight hit character. But like there are instances they can get like a fair, and then you go for a fair spike off the ledge, and they whistle like whatever, who cares? But like even if they whistle, I labbed it. If they whistle your forward air, you can still immediately buffer down air, like a jump down air, and it'll spike them. And that matchup sucks. Pac-Man's a +2. This is probably Pac-Man's worst matchup. Maybe behind like, I don't know, Zero Suit or something for Pac-Man. But like Hydrant doesn't really come into play. If you rising up air Hydrant when they drop it, which guess what? Every Pac-Man does it. You can just rising up air and not get worried, like you cannot get hit by it. Pac-Man likes to do the same shit over and over again. Galaga off stage, 0%. They like try and edge guard you, and if you blow your jump, you're fucked. Can't really like you. It's not the easiest two frame because they do have mix-ups, but there's really not a whole lot Pac-Man can do against Cloud. Speed, air acceleration, sword. I mean, fuck. Hydrant dies at like in like one forward air forward tilt. Another character takes like what 3 or 4 moves. I mean, it's different. Palutena is even. I'd argue that Palutena is -0.5, but that might be me dooming. Another character that gets absolutely rewarded off of rising aerials. Down tilt edgeguards Cloud really well. Run off nair edgeguards Cloud. If you don't have a jump, you're probably fucked because you might deal with side B. If you get sniped with their neutral B off stage like a bot, you're fucked. But Palutena's disadvantage isn't that good. The Palutena's up B is really too frameable because there's really not a timing mix-up. She doesn't really have like stalls and whatnot. But one thing I think that makes Cloud lose this matchup is Palutena's up air. Because it lingers, it's large, and if you don't time your down air, you're probably fucked. I do think this matchup's not that good, but I do think it's playable, like by far. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's bad. Hence, it's even. Duck Hunt sitting up there in +2. Peach, I'll put in +1. Light character, good frame data. Turn of combos are annoying. RNG is annoying. You get the timing down, Peach up B, there's not a lot they can do about it, especially side B. But auto cancel side B is kind of annoying too. I mean, like, there's a lot in this matchup that makes it lame. But, like, Peach is also, like, really, like, a technical character, even though you can win without doing technical shit. But if they drop something, like, you should win. And if you learn how to turn up combos, like, it's free. Like, I labbed a bunch of shit with Peach. It kind of works the same with Gyro and around like almost the same properties, but like way lighter, so it's a lot easier. Plus, like Cloud does like decent in the floaties, maybe something because they try to stay there for a while. And in those situations, you rising up air, rising bear, rising fair, whatever. But fast fall at the right time, like you can kill them off of it. Pichu's annoying as fuck, but it's not that bad. I'll put Pichu in -0.5. Good frame data, like gets off of grabs, likes to edge guard. But Pichu fucking Gigalight, and Cloud can. I don't think Cloud does bad into any characters that are like under midway, like at all. Besides like Meta Knight. Like if they're like Mario weight, yeah, it might be a little tough, but like if I can kill you like matterly with something stupid, like I'm pretty sure finishing touch kills those characters way earlier than expected for most. What the fuck just happened? What happened to my music? Okay, we're back. All right, now we're getting into some shit. Pikachu -1. Uh, Spargo farms shiny mark, and that shiny mark's a labber. And I've seen Spargo labs and shit, and I've seen Spargo hit him with just fucking combos on Pikachu, on shiny mark specifically. Um, Pikachu's like to camp and do a lot of T-Jolt shit, and they like to, quick attack is good and stuff like that, and like grab and like edge guarding, and like you get back air trained and you lose your jump at like 30% or whatever, you're fucked. But if you know the matchup a little bit, like this is just a more of a matchup knowledge thing. I do think it's losing for Cloud, but I don't think it's that bad. Piranha Plant. I don't really need to say much about that, do I? Cloud farms Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant's kind of heavy, sure, but like if you're in a situation and you're both at 100% and this dude starts doing patooey in front of you, just up smash. It works every time. Hit even uh, multiple jumps, hard to two frame the recovery. Arrows will fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing. It's more of a matchup check too, but like I don't know. I don't really think it's good for them. ET. ET's also even. Burrow is just really good at the matchup. Yeah, that's true. But that's proof that it's doable. You just watch the best Cloud player and the best Pikachu player go at, and the best Pikachu player can't beat him. That's a weight thing. I'm telling you right now, it's a weight thing. Because Cloud does struggle against heavy characters and stuff like that. But if I can kill you at 90% at the ledge with the back air because you can use real get up, that's a winnable matchup. I don't think it's that bad. PT Squirtle's fast, gets a lot off of grabs. Ivysaur, Ivysaur Dare is annoying as fuck, and Charizard is annoying as fuck because all of these characters can two frame you. I mean, like it's an annoying matchup. The only redeeming quality is your length, and like a lot of PTs like to go like just straight to Ivysaur and stuff like that. But like you can also read switches over time, and you can get a lot off of reading a switch with Cloud. I mean, you get forward air at like 20% and kill him. You can get dare off of it. I mean, like you're not really gonna two frame Ivysaur as much, but you can two frame the other ones pretty easily. And a lot of Ivysaurs like to drop off ledge neutral B and stuff like that, and like it works. Don't get me wrong, but Ivysaur, Up Air, Dare are the bane of the existence of this matchup. Not to mention Nair, the run off stage. I mean, it's a hard matchup. It's a hard matchup. Aegis, Cloud's worst matchup. By far, Cloud's worst matchup. This is easily Cloud's worst matchup. Not no questions asked. And a lot of Aegis players like do not. And I play Aegis. That's up in secondary, right? Rising arrows be Cloud every single time. Board, grab. They like double jump too. That's like how you like can win this matchup. Like you can do things that like like if Mithra side beats the ledge, like bro, if you miss the downer, you just that's a skill issue. Like you should be able to do that. It's very easy. But Pyra does really well on this, especially if you're high percent. Up air beats like you can't just mindlessly dare out of disadvantage from above with Cloud. Up air will beat it every single time. You're never getting out of down smash, up smash. It's hard to get out of a lot of the shit that Myth or Pyro wants to do, and not to mention, this is the worst part of the matchup. Down tilt. On your recovery, if you don't have perfect spacing, because Cloud's Up B is hard to snap ledge sometimes, unless you're like right there and you actually hear the snap. But if you're coming from below, you are getting down tilt, whatever, and you're losing your jump, everything like that. Like Mithra is surprising one of the best characters, the Edgeguard Cloud, despite her having shitty recovery. Even just if they just like if they just jump like up B and they don't do I'm missing my names. But if they I mean either of them, if they hit you, you're fucked. Even if they snap legend, they try to snap you with one of those things like bro, like you're fucked. Like you're just gonna get hit by like they're up, like Myth or up B or whatever. And you saw Aqua doing it against Spargo. Like Pyra can just upbeat like upbeat on the ledge, like if they're ledge trapping. And if you don't snap perfectly, you're getting hit by that, and you have no jump, and you're probably dying at like 90%. It's annoying. I hate that matchup. Ridley, bad matchup. Forward tilt, 2 frames ledge. Really neutral V. The only redeeming qualities in this matchup really is huge. Easy to combo, lighter than actual Samus, as everyone always says. But if they miss a side B, it's free, bro. Like 60%, 50% falling up or finishing touch. Like, bro, I don't think it's. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I'll put Robin -1, 2 for almost the same exact screen. If we get it on, let me talk. The adults are talking. Rob gets loss of a grab. Kill confirms off berries at higher percentages. Rob's, if you start catching on to patterns for Rob's, their recovery is pretty 2 frameable. I wish Spargo would go Cloud in this matchup a little bit more. I know Aegis is maybe like slightly better against Rob, but like there's a lot of stupid shit you can do against Rob with Cloud. I labbed a bunch of gyro combos and stuff like that, and like I don't know. I don't really lose to Rob that much anymore because of it, but I don't know. You can get edge guarded. Rob's downer is really good against clouds, up B, off stage. I mean, like, yeah, there's some stupid shit, but like, it almost kind of goes 2 ways. So, I mean, it's, you kind of got to know what you're doing there. Robin is definitely +2. I mean, like, Rob Cloud is only bad at high top level. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. I mean, you don't really see you like if they toss gyro and you don't grab it and like a lot of Rob just drop gyro. I don't care if you're high, top level, mid level, whatever. They just drop it. Like if you grab it and kind of know what you're doing with it, or if you know like they're like Cloud almost needs to grab more in this matchup just because they're waiting for you and they want to see what you're doing. And like you can also like punish laser and gyro if you jump at the right times. Like I don't know. This is why I laugh shit because I don't really think it's that bad. It's bad, but it's doable. Rob's heavy, but I don't know. I also got like good tools in the matchup. Where was I? Was I a Rosa? No, Robin. Robin's slow. Yeah, camp, whatever. Rising aerials, bullshit, blah blah blah. But at the same time, like I don't know. Robin's really not outmixing Cloud. Easy 2 frame on the recovery. Just run off. I'm hazard, snap ledge, wait for it. You can nair, you can back. I mean, there's a lot you can do against that. But then, Robin gets grabs and, left and sword, blah, blah, blah. But nah, not happening. Rosa +2. Probably Rosa's worst matchup. Can we get to Zelda? We're getting there, bro. Chill. Rosa, Cloud farms Rosa. And also, Rosa is the character that if you they don't have a hitbox on the FP, so if you can ledge trumpets for you dare just because of the hitboxes, hurt boxes, and DI, whatever you want to call it, but it works every time. Roy's at +25. Rising aerials get slot off of that fast, get slot off grabs, but Cloud does fuck Roy up in certain situations, but depends how the Roy's playing it. They both destroy each other in advantage. That's just advantage state the matchup. That's all it is. Like it's the same way. Like they're very similar characters, but I do think Cloud like slightly wins. Ryu, I'll put in +1. Same thing with Ken. I mean, I think Ken does better against Cloud than Ryu does. Um, Ryu's more consistent, I guess, but I don't think that it's like that much different. If you get him off stage, like then you catch on to the patterns of how they recover, and you're as Cloud against Ryu or Ken, like you win. Samus, I'm gonna put in +1. Yeah, Samus has mix and like can do a bunch of stupid shit, but like, and they're Samus kind of has edgy, they're floaty, they're kind of heavy, like whatever. But like, you start catching onto like, Samus patterns, like you have better frame data, you have better range. I mean, if you can just keep away the entire time, you kind of have to play lame a little bit. But once you get Samus in disadvantage, just by down B turning him into same shape. I don't know. A lot of people don't know that, but Cloud turns into almost the exact same shape that Samus does with down B with up air, and that's why it's good for her box shifting. And it's like why I think Cloud like really excels right now. Like a lot of people don't know that. People who play against like top level Clouds or even high level Clouds, like they know that because they're like, why did I just can't buy up air? It turns you into the size of this same shit. Sephiroth +1. Sephiroth's mad light. Super tall. No good, not really good frame data, but can shell Cloud, kind of edge guard. But once you find your way in, it's pretty free. Sheikah's -1. This was like the OG Mithra topic, bro. This is like a lot of grabs, edge guarding, fast frame data, rising aerials. I don't know. The only redeeming quality of this matchup, if you ask me, is the weight. I think it would be worse if it wasn't for the weight. Shulk -0.5. Free Fireball though is losing ordered. Yeah, no, I am ordering it. I am ordering it. Shulk is annoying. Smash Mouths are annoying, but also Shulk has good edge guarding, run off forward air against Cloud. Like, even if you jump or you don't, you might get hit by it. I mean, like, there's a lot of stupid shit. Smash Monado on ledge is annoying if you're Cloud because there's not really a lot you could do to get out of the corner because the range is almost the same. If the Shulk knows what they're doing, it's really hard. That's not a fun matchup. Um, Simon and Richter, that's +2. The only thing that saves them here is holy water on ledge is hard to get past if you don't know what you're doing. You get off it, even if you jump neutral. Like disadvantage and ledge trapping is obviously their strong suit, but their airspeed and everything like that, you can literally just jump off the stage and forward air if they have to up B. You can even snap ledge and just drop off neutral. Like bro, you can edge guard the fuck out of this character. Snake is -0.5. This matchup's annoying. Snake's heavy. Projectile camping. Rising aerials. A lot of them beat yours. Up smash on ledge. I mean, like getting off the ledge sucks. Snake's IB is really annoying to deal with. If you like, even if you like cross/1 and like try to get past it or whatever, it still has a hitbox. Like, there's a lot of stupid shit, but if you Snake holds a grenade like on like the upper half of his body, but like if you can get Snake above you and you can keep hitting like Snake's like feet and shit, that's not that bad. Snakes like to air dodge a lot, and then you start reading it with downer. I mean, like Cloud has some good shit in the matchup too. And if you like to grab a lot and you play Cloud, like not that bad. Sonic, I will put Sonic in -1, and I will put. I don't. The reason I think this, I played against a lot of Sonic. I do think that Sonic definitely has a lot of tools to beat Cloud. Like, don't get me wrong, but Sonic is also light, and the redeeming quality in this matchup is Blade Beam. We're not there yet, but Sora low key only +0.5. I played a Sora earlier today that said that Sora was or I'm sorry, Cloud was Sora's like second worst matchup behind Aegis. So I'd like to hear what you have to say about that. But Sonic's Light, and if they're charging, like they all do, every Sonic does it, and they're just like sitting there just spin dashing. If you Blade Beam will clash with the spin dash, and you can run up and get a lot off of it. And also, if the Sonic misses neutral B, like, like if they miss homing attack and they bounce off, like we all know it's like super punishable. Bro, you can literally run up and do whatever you want. You could run up, charge forward smash for a full second. It could be at 30%. You kill him. Sora's. I'm arguing to put Sora in +1 or +2. I'll put Sora in +1 just because like certain Soras kind of know what they're doing. Sora can edgeguard Cloud. Thunder's kind of annoying. And Zaga's annoying if you don't snap ledge right. Counter does really well in this matchup because like Clouds don't like to grab and you can kind of just like time it and like Sora doesn't really lose a lot off of a miss counter. I don't know. It's a tough one. I definitely think Cloud wins though. Cloud isn't that bad if you know the combos. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like if you know what you're doing, like Cloud can't really escape a lot of that stuff. I mean, like I've been in situations where I'm like I know how to get at disadvantage almost against every character, but like there's certain combos with Sora that like rising or just like up air at disadvantage or air dodging or whatever the case may be. Plus, if you read an air dodge, like Sora has good kill power and things like that. But if Sora has to up B and then side B to snap ledge, it's free as fuck. That's like one of the easiest two frames in the game. Steve +1. Good luck with building walls against me. You can try and grab me. Yeah, Steve got some stupid shit off stage, but if you know what you're doing, it's really not that bad. Minecart might be annoying. I mean, like I've lost to Steves that are pretty good. I've won against Steves that are pretty good. I mean, this matchup's polarizing, but you're talking about the best character in the game that builds platforms that a platform fighter. No other character does that. But also, Steve's recovery is really easy to two frame, especially no jump, things like that. Like you can do a lot to Steve off stage with Cloud, surprisingly. Terry +1. FGC fighter, whatever the fuck. Gets decent amount of grabs, low percents. Go meter's annoying as fuck. But I don't know, you're not really keeping Cloud out with Terry. And once again, Terry upbeat, insanely easy to two frame if you know what you're doing. And every Terry loves to hold down and go past ledge because they think they're gonna catch you doing it. And if you start catching onto it, it's fucking free. It really is. Being behind against Terry is what sucks, especially if they're at 100% on their previous stock. Sora's recovery makes it very easy as well. You'll barely get hit by a Cloud there, honestly. It depends. It depends. It's easy, but if you know how to react to shit, like it's very easy for me to see when Sora is side being back to ledge, and you have to judge the distance and things like that. But like you can't do shit against that, bro. Like it's like I don't know what the startup on side B is, but like nah, it's easy. It's more or less like ledge trapping Sora that's hard because of the mix-ups on that. I don't think the recovery is a problem. Toon Link, I'm putting in +1. I don't think any of the links do really bad in your cloud, but I think Toon Link probably would win more than or Cloud would win against Toon Link than more of the other ones. They're floaty, lighter, but there's still some stupid shit there. And like once again, like Cloud likes to land with aerials. Toon Link likes to rise with aerials. Rising forward air would be landing back air, things like that. And you'd probably die a little earlier and shit like that. Villager +2, probably one of Villager's worst matchups. I mean, what can I say, bro? Balloons are some of the easiest shit to two frame. I mean, you don't even have to try to two frame it. Once again, slingshot, like again, something I'm innovating. Run off, slingshot, forward air. I don't care if they're snapping ledge or trying to stall or whatever, bro. You're spiking them every time. There's really not anything to do. Bowling balls in the way in recovery, sure, but nah, this matchup's not that good. Oreo, Warriors +1. The weight is the problem in the situation. Falling areas work well against Cloud if you're Wario. Bike's really not a problem. And Cloud kind of has to keep Wario out this entire matchup. It's annoying. Wii Fits +2. Bro, I ain't even gotta say it. This matchup's annoying, bro. It's annoying. But at the end of the day, you're Cloud, you're fast, you have a huge sword, they have a soccer ball and some fucking yoga positions. It's not that bad. Not to mention, down air two frames the fuck out of this character. And I do think that two framing with down air on some of these characters is like really fucked. And if you know how to do it with Cloud, like you win that matchup just because you learned the two frames properly, or you learned how like what like your percentage windows are. Like Wii Fit falls into a lot of the category of like where Cloud's like combos work a lot longer than others. I feel like talking about Sora's bottom five matchups are Fox, Aegis, Diddy, Samus, CSS, or Sheik. This is in your opinion. You can diagonally angle it all you want. I'm just saying, like, it does not, like, if you look at the hitbox, like, if you see it, if Sora side being to ledge, like, he does not snap the ledge as soon as he side beats to the ledge. Like, there's a pretty large window there. Actually, replace Samus with Samus 5. I mean, yeah, no, Aegis is definitely one of those worst matchups, and so is Zero Suit. I almost like going Zero Suit into Sora sometimes just for the fact that it works, and same with my Aegis. Wolf is a -1. Lots of a grab, edge guarding, lasers in a way. Like there's a lot of bullshit in this, but Wolf's speed is not that good, and Wolf neutral is kind of where Wolf excels. But Wolf's disadvantage isn't that good, and Cloud kind of excels off beating Wolf in those situations. But no, Wolf can. I mean, bro, down smash on ledge. If you don't snap ledge, you're fucked. And even if you think you're going to, you might get fucked. Yoshi is +1. I see Yoshi players saying like Cloud and Aegis might be their worst matchup. Yoshi's not a bad character, but if you can snipe double jump armor or something like that, or you can even get like a tiny spike window or whatever, but like landing against Yoshi as Cloud sucks. If you are above the Yoshi, you better get the fuck out of the way. Don't even try and challenge that shit with down air fucking air dodging. You are fucked. I mean, they can forward air. I mean, air acceleration on Yoshi's insane, right? So I mean, like, it's tough, but Cloud does have a lot of good tools in matchup. Like the Yoshis like to roll a lot and they like to down B at a disadvantage. Even like top level Yoshis like doing that shit. Yoshi can tech chase you, sure, but you can do the same thing back. It's one of those matchups where you have to play really fast, in my opinion. If you play that matchup like fast, like rush down, you'll be fine. Toon or Young Link, I would argue that. Yeah, I'll put Young Link in front of Toon Link. As you saw, Super Semi V Cloud or Cloud Super Semi V Sparkle is some stupid shit. Young Link's busted, bro. Don't care. Another character that gets a lot of that Nerida disadvantage. I mean, like, there's a lot of bullshit here. You can get edge guarded, bomb recovery, but like, you have Cloud has better range, Cloud has better speed, Cloud has better kill power. Young Link struggles to kill in most situations, but you can't get edge guard. You can get a lot hit with a lot of stupid shit like that. You've seen that, like like Super Semi does, of course. But I don't know. I don't think a matchup's bad at all, actually. Zelda +2, bro. What are you gonna do? Fucking jump off and Phantom again? Like, yo, like, there's really not much you can do, bro. If you play it online, yeah, it might be a little different, but like, play it fucking Zelda offline, like, with Cloud, that shit's free. Sora's always looking out for the dare. It just looks easy on paper, but it isn't. I can't explain. I mean, I play against a lot of Soras online because there's like a lot of like prevalent Soras and stuff like that. But I'm saying like out of all of the like if I'm talking about all these characters, especially tether recovery characters, all this shit, Sora's easier to frame than more than 50% of the cast, as I'm getting at. And Zero Suit. I play Zero Suit This is a +2. Yeah, you might be able to edge guard me. Your weight sucks. You also do falling aerials. You want to get me above you, but you cannot range down air. You can, down B at a disadvantage doesn't really work. But if Cloud can get in those situations where they're able to read it, it's free. I'm telling you right now, it fucking sucks. Zero Suit is so bad against Cloud and Aegis, and I'm talking about Cloud in this specifically. So bad. But I gotta screenshot this real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SwishGodSSB. This is the Swishgod Cloud matchup chart. Lo and behold, I gave explanations, I gave rhymes and reasons. We were talking in chat, aka Quavamp, because it's fucking mad late. Shout out Quavamp, but thank you guys. I'm gonna thank you, Quay. Appreciate it. Chat can see that, and so can the recording. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll be live tomorrow. Swish series tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.